Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Quite a few price moves here that are interesting, and we start with the snippet from the video from the 1st of May. As you know, that I've said many times before, I will not have a lot of trust in this chart, in this particular chart, if we don't make a lower low in the region between 30 and 60 cents. I would have a bit of a headache with that. As I said, there is a chance it finds support at $1, but it is not realistic in my opinion, given what I do expect for Bitcoin. So I always need to relate it a little bit to Bitcoin as well, which would be another drop after an initial move up that I do expect for Bitcoin. But watch my Bitcoin video for that, and also for most altcoins I do expect another drop at the moment. So obviously the call for another drop for the altcoins that worked out yesterday, and for Polygon MATIC as well. So let's take a look at where we actually are, and we have crossed below this very important red horizontal support line at $1 and $1.03. We dropped below it. We've even dropped below $1, which is a psychological mark, and that is what I expected. That is also really good news for the chart. Yeah, I'm really happy about it. It's a bit like the drop for Bitcoin, where I said in the Bitcoin video I'm really happy. One guy asked, that's quite toxic if I think I'm happy that the price drops. Well, first of all, as a trader, you can make money when prices drop as well, if you expected it. And on the other hand, we've been talking about these and lower prices since November, December and January. So it's just playing out what was already the most likely scenario in the charts. And so this is playing out, which is great. And I've said numerous times, you know, a drop like that is actually quite bullish. Of course, it's hard to understand, but if an asset, and if it's a crypto or something else, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't do a proper correction, then you will not be able to see sustainable new all-time highs. That has to do with the indicators. For example, let's take a look at the weekly RSI. Had we not seen a strong correction for MATIC, we would still be very high here with the weekly RSI. And that means that in any new bull run, the upside potential would be limited, because you would be straight away overbought. So you need to you need to bring these indicators down. And that is what I'm waiting for, and what I have been waiting for. And now that we have dropped below the dollar, that is amazing news, because it invalidates that immediate bullish scenario that I didn't find very likely anyway. So I talked about that it is basically the last lifeline that MATIC has to start off here from pretty much $1 again. So it could have been here sort of a diagonal pattern to the upside, and then an ABC correction down, which could have finished at $1, but we now dropped below $1. That was sort of the last lifeline where the bulls had a chance to turn it around. But the support that we had at $1 was actually quite weak, and that is also why I showed you in the last video here this bearish flag, and why it was very unlikely that we would actually go higher from here. So it's looking good. We're following the path into the yellow target area here between 30 and 60 cents. And that is what makes me happy, because it gives me more trust in the Elliott Wave count. Something would be wrong if I wasn't happy about targets being reached. Yeah, we're not there yet. But the fact that we now dropped below $1 makes it very likely. And again, nothing is 100% guaranteed. Please don't misunderstand me. But it's very likely that we're actually going to reach here the 30 to 60 cent level. So when is that going to happen? Let me have a quick look. So it's very hard to see. I can't currently see when that's going to happen. I don't know if you can see anything in here, but timing, as I always say, identifying the time is just extremely difficult. What we can do very well with the Elliott Wave method is predicting or forecasting price ranges, and we did that throughout this whole uptrend, I think, quite well as well. There were a few swing trade opportunities, and now on the way down, it's here, price targets, and you can see how long this has been going on for. We talked about these price levels back in December for Polygon MATIC, and we are not even there yet, but we are on the path towards it. We're in a very clear downtrend, making a series of lower highs, lower lows. The downtrend is happening and going on until it happens, until it is broken, basically. So it's always hard to imagine how long a downtrend or a trend, it could be an uptrend as well, is lasting. So therefore we just need to rely on technical analysis to tell us how, you know, when it's broken. We can't really forecast how long it's going to take. But if we take a look how much, for example, MATIC dropped in this period, in a short period of time, you can see this was only a week, and it dropped from $2.45 to $1.30. But then on the other hand, in that period here, it took us from the end of January until the end of April to really move, because it was just moving sideways pretty much. And now it seems like, as we broke out of this huge descending triangle, that we have another washout down, and then we could have another period of consolidation where the market then can decide, depending on where we are, maybe by that time we already have reached the target area here, where the market can then decide, does it need to max out the target area to 30 cents, or will it hold here? So again, it's looking good. Yeah, really pleased with that. A slight bullish divergence on the daily chart now, but nothing too convincing yet. So far, I would expect further downside potential. And as I said, short-term upside, always possible. Next resistance I would expect here at around $1.18. So first of all, obviously the $1.03 level, but should we really break that once more, it's the $1.18 level. But even if we go up from here now in a corrective move up, we have broken that level now, which means the uptrending scenario from here has been invalidated. So any move up should now be, with a very high likelihood, just corrective. And then we come down once more, and really at some point you will reach the target area. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership and maybe even consider joining our trading course. It's a video course. I publish 1 chapter per week, 15 chapters, 3 chapters are already out there. I'll finish that 3rd chapter of today. This is the TA chapter, and yeah, we're going to take it from there. It's an early bird offer, because obviously the course isn't finished yet, yeah, but I had a lot of requests to work on a course, to publish a course, and I decided to do 1 chapter per week. You can already buy the course basically in a pre-sale and watch the chapters as they are being released, currently at a discounted price, and when it's all finished in 15 weeks or in 12 weeks pretty much, then we'll take it from there. Then it's at least finished, but currently, yeah, you can do it at your own pace, and 1 chapter is being released per week. And if you're interested in that, check out morecryptoonline.com.